Welcome back, friends, and welcome back to my month of Natasha Denona. If you missed my announcement in my last video, I am doing a whole month dedicated to my appreciation for my Natasha Denona eyeshadows. I feel like October is the perfect month to do this because I don't know, I just feel like Natasha Denona's eyeshadow palettes, like the color stories in them, go really well with this particular season, most of them anyway. You'll see as we go through the looks what I mean by that. As we get closer to Halloween, I'll be doing some more kind of Halloween-y themed looks, but in today's video, I wanted to focus on this classic from the brand. This was the first 15 pan palette released by Natasha Denona, and this is the Sunset palette. It's a beautiful warm toned eyeshadow palette, and it just gives all the autumn vibes. So I'm going to be playing with this. I also grabbed the My Dream palette because I might be pairing it a little bit. Like I might dip into this. I might even reach into this for like a neutral matte if I feel like I need it. Might not need it though. We will see. I don't want to talk too much in this video. I kind of want to just like do it, get it done, and chat a tiny bit at the end of the video. So during the application, I'm going to kind of keep it pretty quiet, and we're going to just move through this. I'm going to start with this pretty small brush. This is the Refer 13. I am going to be using my natural hair brushes today. I think I'm going to start, I want to do kind of a neutral eye, but obviously with this whole lip situation, I do want to lean a little bit into the orange. So I think I might start with this shade. The shade names are on this piece of plastic, so I'm going to have to look. Horizon is what it's called. I'm just going to take a little. I'm just going to start in the crease, the outer part of the crease. Wow, it's such a beautiful, vibrant shade. Look how beautifully that blended out. These Refer brushes work so well with these Natasha Denona shadows. Okay, so paying a lot of attention to the shape that I am creating, I have kind of just carved out the shape of the outer part of the eye, and I think that it looks quite nice. Where to go from here though? Now that I'm seeing this orange on me, I really do want to embrace that orange sort of tone for the look, but I also want to bring in the yellow and the red in this palette because the yellow and the red, they're so beautiful. I'm thinking I might let me take the yellow. I think I'm going to take the yellow and kind of do it on the inner part of the eye to the inner corner. And I'm just using the same brush. I just cleaned it off. And I'm just going to take it in here, right to the inner corner. Wow. Look at how fiery this is. Okay, friends, so we are definitely invoking the color and the tone of those autumn leaves right now, those beautiful autumn leaves. And I want to continue that on the lower part, the lower lash line. But first, you know what? Do we want to deepen a little? Do we want to put a little bit of depth? I don't want to like kill that orange, but I think that there's like this kind of deeper orange shade here. I'm going to take a little bit of that, probably with the same brush, kind of keeping everything sort of tight with this tiny little brush. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I'm going to just take some swatches because there's also this darker terracotta brown kind of shade. As opposed to this first shade we used, I think the brown is like significantly darker. Maybe we will use that. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of take it like this, creating some depth out here. I'm just going at a diagonal and just softly kind of blending it upwards. Okay, so I'm not gonna take it into the crease. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I think that that looks quite beautiful so far. Do you think it looks beautiful? I think it looks very nice. Let's bring in a taste of drama with this red. I'm gonna put that on the lower lash line, and I'm gonna take this O2 from Refer, and we'll just see how this goes. I'm just gonna try to take it real slow. I'm just gonna tap it. I'm bringing it up to meet with that orange out here. I'm allowing it to kind of come lower out here. Let me just blend it a little. Okay, I think that that looks cool, but I do want to just put a little bit more depth, I think, right at the lash line, just to kind of make it look a little more intentional. It looks a little bit irritated right now. That's not the goal. I actually had to get up and go get another brush. This is the E20 from ColourPop. It's just this very tiny little brush. I'm just gonna kind of use that right on the lash line. Which shade do I want to use? Oh, I haven't been saying shade names, have I? I think I'm actually gonna take Blackest Black from the My Dream palette, and I'm just gonna take just a little, and I'm just gonna kind of go out here. Ooh, it's so freaking pigmented. That's kind of a lot. Okay, so that is so freaking pigmented, and it made me look kind of Halloween-y, not in the way that I want to be Halloween-y. So I'm just gonna go in again with the red. What's the name of this shade? It's called Pangene, and I'm just gonna take the O2 from Refer, and I'm just gonna go back over this. Just a little back and forth process. That should soften this a little bit. And then we'll just have to balance this out on the top with a little bit of liner, maybe a tiny bit of a wing. I'm going to take more of the yellow called Soul, and I'm just going to bring that on the lower part here. I'm actually kind of taking it across and kind of meeting with the red a little bit. Just kind of brightening up that whole area. Okay. I think that's very nice for the inner corner. I think now it's time to do some shimmers. And, what do I want to do for a shimmer on the lid? My favorite shades for shimmers are this one and this one, because they're like gorgeous fiery shades, Morgana and Mandarin. I'm very tempted to use those. I'm just a little bit worried that this will get too dark. I kind of want to go in with this on the lid. I kind of want to like give it some neutrality. Let me try that. I'm gonna go in with that shade called Bronze Age. Right? I'm gonna go in with Bronze Age on like the middle, the like center lid, and then I'm gonna take that more golden shade and put that on the more inner corner part of the eye. I can feel fallout. That's kind of brutal, but it's okay. Did you see how excited I got? This was the right choice, for sure. This is so beautiful. Stop. That's so nice. Just gonna take it up a tiny bit into the crease because it's gonna transfer there anyway. I have extremely hooded eyes. Beautiful. I love that so much. Now I'm gonna go in with the more light golden shade right here. This one is also beautiful, but I'm going to take this one because it's quite light. It's called Sun Dazed. I'm using the same brush, by the way. It's the 33 from Refer, if you were wondering. I totally did not say that before. Oh, baby. It's a rather large brush, but it works really nicely for applying these shimmers. Very nice. Very, very nice. I'm going to take this white shade with my finger and just apply a little to the very inner corner. It's called Ice Gold. This shade really only seems to work with my finger, just the way that it's formulated. I'm just going to apply it like this, just to give a little like sheen. It's not the brightest. I mean that's quite pretty. I do have a hard time applying this shade because I feel like I can only really apply it with my finger, but it's okay. Okay, I do want to go back in with my Dream palette, and I do want to use that shade that I said that I was going to use, Invention, this one here, and I just want to take a little on my finger and gently tap it on the center. Just a little, just to give that fiery orange vibe. Do you see like the difference? It's not a huge difference, but there's just enough there that it just makes it feel just a little more orange, a little more fiery. It gives a little more sheen. Okay, so let me do my liner and my mascara, and I'll come back with a finished look. Okay, friends, here you have it. I just spent kind of a long time doing this. I went in with some liquid liner, and then I kind of went over it with the Blackest Black from the palette just to kind of set it and make it hopefully look right. I don't think that they're perfectly even, those little wings that I did. This one's not as sharp as this one, but like that's always. I'm not the best at doing wings. I'm not the best at making them perfect, but I did use that little elf brush that I like to use for doing wings. This little guy, it's so perfect. So anyway, as I'm just trying to perfect this a tiny bit more, I just got a notification that my Patrick Ta stuff shipped, so that's good. The Halloween collection, I just checked the tracking today because I saw that other people were getting theirs. Apparently it's at my post office, like since Friday. I'm filming this on Monday. But for some reason they didn't deliver it today. Don't know what the heck that is about. Hopefully I'll get it in tomorrow, and then I'll try to quickly film that. I love that I like spent so much time doing this, and now I'm back on camera trying to do it even more perfectly. Whatever. Okay, I'm not gonna go too crazy, but so that is it for the look. Let me tell you what else I have on my face. Just cause it's kind of cool, right? It's kind of a cute little look. Let's start with the lips. I used Absolute Zero from ColourPop, right? Yeah. Absolute Zero to line my lips, and then I used Gladys from Unearthly over the rest of my lips, and then I just went over it with Hot Cherry? Yeah, Hot Cherry from Fenty. Gorgeous gloss. And so that's the result. I am wearing this About Face blush. This like red blush. It's called Smash. And then for highlighter, I used Solar Sailor from Kaleidos. Isn't that nice? It's like, ooh, so gorgeous. I do hope that you love the look. I hope that you're excited for more Natasha Denona content. So this is kind of like my fun October, autumn sort of look. But like I said, as I go through the month, I am going to be doing even more kind of Halloween-y stuff. This is a little Halloween-y, isn't it? I ended up going so hard on the liner because I really wanted to kind of balance out that depth that we got on the lower lash line. I don't think that it's bad. It's just a little intense and uneven. But yeah, I do hope that you enjoyed. If you're new, I do post every Sunday and every Wednesday. I'm going to be trying to get several more videos out this month because this month I'm planning on doing my month of Natasha Denona every Sunday and Wednesday. And then I want to get out bonus videos for the Halloween collection from Odin's Eye that hopefully will come tomorrow. I want to do more Halloween themed stuff closer to Halloween. And I have other things coming. Like I literally just said, my Patrick Ta stuff just shipped. I just got the email. I have no idea when it's going to come, but I did order some stuff from the holiday collection from Pat McGrath. So hopefully we'll be seeing that sooner than later. But a whole bunch of fun things coming. So lots of videos planned. Hopefully I have time for all of them. And yeah, I hope that you guys have a great week in the meantime. Again, not 100% sure when the next video is going to go up, but I'll be seeing you very soon. Peace.